So, the electricity in my apartment went out, and I was doing this in Google Docs, and I didn't save it, so when my computer turned off, everything was gone. So, you can't see this because I wrote it in yellow, but this says Star Project. You can kind of see it. And then by Ray Crossover, of course, I messed up my name. This is Astronomy, and my star, the star that I chose, is Spica. The reason I chose Spica is because okay, so let's get into it. Spica is 260.9 light years away. Compared to our sun, which is 94 million miles away. I tried to calculate each of those in I tried to calculate Spica's distance in miles and the sun's distance in light years, and I didn't get a good enough result. Spica is the traditional name for the star, but Alpha Virginia, I don't know. It's Alpha Virginis. I think that's Latin for Alpha Virgo, because it is in the Virgo constellation. So I think that's just Alpha Virgo in Latin. But Alpha Virginius or Alpha Virgo is the Bayer classification from the star. Normally, it's called Alpha. It's called Alpha Virgo because it's the brightest star in the constellation. That's cool. So, Spica is a main sequence star. A main sequence star is a star fusing hydrogen into helium. So, Spica is the main star in the Virgo constellation and makes up the constellation outline. The star can be seen with the naked eye without a telescope or binoculars. And it's also, I thought this was really cool, it's a binary star system, which means it's two stars revolving around each other, or when one revolves around the other. I think that's really cool. And it's also the 15th or 16th brightest star in the sky. I didn't find exactly which one it is, but it's either the 15th or the 16th. History. I'm gonna be honest. When I was doing this, I didn't find too much. I didn't find a story, technically, but I did find some, kind of cool, historical facts about the star. So in Egypt, Virgo was identified with Isis, and Spica was considered her lute bearer. In ancient China, Spica was a special star of spring known as the Horn. One Arabic name was I'm just gonna put it on screen because I'm not even attempting that. And those two words, the horn and the other one, were derived from words meaning defenseless one or solitary one, and this, people think it's a reference to Spica's solitary status with no other bright stars nearby. But Spica is not the most solitary star. So, based on the spectral type, B1V of Spica its color is blue. I like that. I like the blue color. It's really pretty. But Spica is also considered one of the hottest first magnitude stars. The hottest of the pair is 22,400 Kelvin, which is 40,000 degrees Fahrenheit, and I think 22,000 C. That's crazy. The sun is only 5,800 Kelvin, which is 10,000 Fahrenheit, and in Celsius, I have it in Celsius. That's 5,500 C. I didn't put it in Fahrenheit. I don't know why I didn't write that down. Okay. Anyway, so Spica's two stars are so close. I thought this was so cool. Spica's two stars are really, really close, and they orbit each other so quickly that each star is in like an egg shape. Like, they literally distorted each other because they were moving so quickly around each other. I think that's so cool. I think that's really cool, honestly. And people think, I wrote it's thought for some reason. People think that the pointed ends of these egg-shaped stars face each other as they orbit or whirl around. Dude, I wrote this down like a presentation. I'm not presenting these, I'm just talking. The light of Spica's two stars taken together on average is 22,000, or no, not 22,000, 2,200, sorry. 2,200 times brighter than our sun's light. That's insane. Okay. That's cool. That's crazy. Okay. Their diameters are estimated to be one of the bigger star in Spica, the bigger star in the binary system is 7.8, so it's 8 times larger than the sun's diameter. And that's not even the whole thing, that's just half of it. The other half is 4 times our sun's diameter. So, did I write this down? Yes. So, half of the star is 3 million. I did not write the units. So, 3,337,400 miles is the first half, just the first half. The second half is 1,732,000 miles. And our sun's diameter is only 433,000 miles. That's insane. Lifespan, whatever. So, Spica is like, I think Spica's, it's either 12.5 or 13 million years old. Million. And I don't know if I said billion or not. But, the sun is only 5 billion. Only? What the f? Let me just do this again. So, Spica is 13 million years old. And the sun is 5 billion years old. Spica will live to be around 30 million years old. So, yeah, it hasn't even lived half of its life yet. Yeah, the sun's gonna be like, isn't the sun's life expectancy like 10 billion? I think it's 10 billion. Oh, I wrote it down. It is 10 billion. It's 10 billion. So, how Spica is gonna die. Its outer layers will fall inward. Then, what's wrong with me? Then rebound violently, blasting the star apart as a supernova. Its companion, Spica B, which is the bigger one, is, of course, that's the one that's 8 times bigger than the sun. Start over. So, so its outer layers are gonna fall inward, then rebound violently, blasting the star apart as a supernova. Spica B, its companion, is 6 times the sun's mass. Spica B, assuming it's not destroyed by the nearby supernova, it will live more than 100 million years. But yeah, there's my little presentation on Spica.